Here we go. So I feel like shit.
You do?
Yeah, okay. So I had a rehearsal.
Yeah.
It went long. I had to go to the
Yeah.
art store and like this is hours and I'm hungry. The only thing around in that area of town was a Dunkin' Donuts. And
Oh,
you know which
area.
one I'm talking about? So I go to the Dunkin' Donuts, I get like a large iced coffee, and I get one of those, I get like a croissant, sausage, egg, and cheese. Because I'm like, if I'm here, I'm going for it.
And they're not very good.
No, no, actually, it was delicious, but I ate it on the street like a fucking animal.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I'm going to have a heart attack and die because this was the worst thing I can do for my cholesterol.
Scrolling through my feed, all I see is bullshit. Fake news, clickbait, gotta sift through all of it. Oh, oh. Like share, retweet, trying to keep up with the trends, but it's all just a facade, man, it's all pretend. Online bullshit, that's all it is. You say you're living large, but I know it's just a myth. Online bullshit, can't you see? We're all caught up in the nonsense, it's time to break free.
I went to see a comedian last night. I
You
got
did
tickets
not.
through work. Yeah.
What comic was it?
Ron White. Have you ever heard of him?
I have. I may have actually seen him.
He was in the Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
No,
So-
different guy, but cool.
Yeah, it was okay. But like I got the tickets at work for being involved in the Dress for Success charity thing that we did. And
Yeah.
they gave us VIP cocktail hour beforehand. And we, like all the people, because it was a charity event again, this
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
So
okay.
everybody there was rich. Yeah.
Yeah. For the
And,
guy from the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, who I'm sure is a millionaire.
Yeah. And you know what I think? He's been doing this so long. I think it's like hacks, which I don't know if you've seen, but I think he hires joke writers.
I wouldn't
And,
doubt it. I wouldn't doubt
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
But he did explain what type of porn he and his girlfriend watched one time.
What?
And she had picked it, and it started off with two women.
Okay.
And then I guess one of the women took down her pants, and she had a big old dick.
So it was
Yeah.
like, it was something for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Good. I'm so glad.
So when we left, my friend kept being like, he is dirty? Is that what she's... I don't think she said dirty. I think
Yeah.
she said some other word. And I
Perverted?
kept being like, no, it
Okay.
it could mean perverted, or it could mean she was turned on by. I kept being like, is he hot? Because he's old. He said
Yeah.
he was actually 69.
Oh my God. Appropriate. Let me look
Yeah.
up. I'm looking up Ron White right now. Oh yeah, yeah, he actually looks like my stepfather.
Does he?
He's got like a lot of hair. And my stepfather
Yeah.
apparently has a fatwa against getting a haircut until my mother forces him to. And he has like
Okay.
a thick white mane. So, yeah, very similar. But he's not unattractive for a 70-year-old man.
Yeah, and he brought out a bottle of scotch and was drinking it from a glass.
Yeah.
But I think he'd been drinking already.
Okay. Those charity gigs I've heard for stand-up comics, they're just horrible. So I think, in particular, if you're going to be drunk during a gig, that's the kind of gig you're going to be drunk at.
It was confusing because there were all the plebes who had bought tickets too. Like we just walked in front of them to get in and go to our VIP.
Okay, so it was
So
like
I
a show
didn't
show.
understand it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. I was thinking we could talk about this feud that's going on between CC Suarez and this girl who seems to have multiple identities. Like her name's Mackenzie.
Mm-hmm.
She's big on TikTok under the name Freedom Barbie.
Yeah.
She sells makeup for what used to be an MLM and apparently is not anymore.
Called Sheen. Right? No, not Sheen. What is it?
Saint.
Saint. That's
but
the
it's
one.
spelled Seint.
Which is why I'm getting confused with the
Yeah.
crappy clothing brand. Yes.
And she hosts a podcast called Dating Detectives.
Yeah.
And she's a PI. So she gets on TikTok to tell PI stories while she's doing her makeup.
Yeah, I looked her up and let me see if it's still here, but the Google AI said she's a beauty, crime, wellness influencer. Like, she's just like, she does everything, and I can't imagine she does everything well.
Her name is Freedom Barbie.
Freedom-
Don't you think she's right wing?
I was assuming, but then
I think
I
so.
saw something. No, I think you're right, but I think she also tries to play it off as, because she lost a lot of weight. So she's also like,
I know. So that's it too. That's
yeah,
another.
so it's all about empowerment for women. Like those
Right.
fucking MLM Huns always say.
Yeah, that's true. They just like learn from each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of Cece's first videos, I pulled it up, is called "The TikTok Private Investigator is in a Pyramid Scheme and is yelling at us."
TikTok creator by the name of Freedom_Barbie. Her name is Mackenzie. She is a Saint rep, Saint artist, and she like does her makeup and then goes over like PI stories, private investigator stories, stuff like that. So within probably like 4 hours of me posting that video yesterday, because I posted it on the 29th of January, a Monday at 8 a.m. And probably by like noon, she had blocked me. Yeah. So great. Again, y'all know I always say, if I was them, I'd block me too. I got a bunch of messages from y'all last night saying she is on Facebook Live crying and yelling about your video. Oh, and also threatening you. So that's cool. Love that.
I've been there, right? And so for someone to like I'm not breaking any laws, right? I'm not hurting anybody. If you don't agree with the business structure, right? Which is fine. And they're not, I mean, I guess it's not bullying. They're stating the facts. Like, you know, they're basically saying like, this is not right because, and they're stating their opinion of why they think direct sales companies are awful and why they're bad, right?
On average, you'd have to make around $1,000 within your first year to even break even. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'd say it's pretty safe to say, per the numbers that they've put out, losing money in this company.
I'm sorry, but is that typical? Probably not. But it speaks directly to the hard work that I've put in, right? And so I guess I just feel like I'm just so hurt.
Well, Cece like showed us a little bit of another video in this video that she made called "Confronted at CrimeCon" by a TikToker I made 4 videos about.
Yeah.
And Cece makes so many videos that I was like, I'll never find all of them, because her thing used to be like MLM fails.
Yeah.
So she'd be like, this is MLM fail number 116.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she just includes all different MLM girlies in it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, just for people who might not be familiar with CC Suarez, she is a YouTube creator. I love her. Katie loves her. And she started, like, I think in the beauty space. Sometimes she does her makeup too, at least in older videos,
Yeah.
while she does a subject. But I guess after COVID, or after like the makeup wars, shall we say, really got going, I think she ditched the makeup and then
Yeah.
went into MLM content, and now it's like scammy influencers and that whole thing. So that's been
Right.
her trajectory.
And then she and her podcast partner,
Yeah.
Sherilyn, make a podcast called Here for the Clout, where
Or they
seem
made
to just...
a podcast called Here for the Cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they were also making other true crime spin-offs. Had you seen that?
I knew she was making true crime spin-offs, and I also I went to the CC Suarez sub on Reddit, and they were like, the true crime podcast, it just wasn't working out.
Yeah, but it sounds like they have stopped Here for the Clout because they're going to continue doing these other true crime thingies.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
One of them is called Elizabeth, and it's about this woman named Elizabeth who lies.
Oh, yeah. Like about cancer and about her kids having cancer and everything.
I listened to it, but it just got, if you ask me, dull. I was like, yeah, she sounds like a bitch. I get it.
Yeah. You can only, after we got Scamanda, we got Belle Gibson, we got this one. It's like, how many women stories of faking cancer do we need?
Yeah, and then I think at that point, it's like, well, how bad does it get? Because if it doesn't get to ruining lives,
Yeah.
maybe murder,
Yep.
I don't care.
Yeah. No, if somebody doesn't die, count me out.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to keep making that podcast. What had you read on Reddit? Like, people didn't like those?
No, this was a while ago, like maybe a year. And before her podcast with her partner, I guess she had tried to do a podcast of her own that was true crime focused.
Oh.
And she had to
I've
abandon that
seen
one
it.
as well, just because I don't think she was getting
I've
viewership.
seen it in a video stream on her channel.
Yeah, true crime is like, it has become such a specific space in terms of what people expect and they want and what they'll like come at you for. And knowing CC Suarez's other work, she might be like a little bit too tangy for most true crime consumers.
You mean like her little sassiness?
Yeah. I think that would like, obviously, like we are. She's read a lot as like being mean when she's actually just being very straightforward and factual.
Yeah. I know. I don't get mean vibes from her necessarily because she'll be like, oh, I really hate that Michaela Noguera uses all these filters. And then she'll say, stop using the filters. You're beautiful. I'm like, what is there to be mad about? With that?
Yeah. And she continually says, even like with this specific MLM influencer, from what I remember, she was like, I'm not coming at you. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm coming at the fact that you are like scamming people and lying to them. And that's absolutely true. But it's like they take it so personally.
Yeah, well, they don't think they're scamming.
Yeah. That's most of
They're
them
like,
don't.
You're attacking me.
Yeah. She's like, I'm just trying to pour into women and empower them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's noble.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because that's the fucking line of bullshit that they get from their upline.
I know. It is interesting because I'm like, you're starting a business. I guess then your goal is to recruit people. And so from that, you've decided to say you're empowering women. It's very interesting.
Yeah, you're empowering women to like make their own money and they could be with their kids while they make, but it's all a lie. It's all a big lie.
Yeah, because of the amount of sales you'd have to have / downline to make any money.
Yeah. Well, it's all about recruiting. So.
Right. Okay, so Cece made this video 8 days ago called, I probably already read it, Confronted at CrimeCon by a TikToker I made 4 videos about. So shall we just watch some of it?
Let's go for it.
Also, when she shows pictures of herself, I'm like, she looks incredibly different not on YouTube. And I don't know why.
You mean CC Suarez?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't see her body and she's like more voluptuous, I think, than you would imagine. Like, truly. Like, she's like she's got like a bountiful body that I don't think you would expect from her.
She's got a huge rack.
She's got a huge rack and a great ass.
Okay.
I don't think CC would mind if it's me saying that.
I don't think so either. Okay, I'll push play.
And of course, we were there promoting not only our own channels where we discuss scams, that's me, and true crime cases and stories like that on Cher's channel, but then also our media company that we actually just launched, HFTC Media, where we produce limited series podcasts such as Elizabeth and The Stacked Deck. And we have 2 more coming out very soon. And then Elizabeth season 2, which a lot of you have been asking about, will be out by CrimeCon 2026, which next year that will be in May. And so we are very excited. Now, I've been confronted by people that I have called out in my videos and people I've included in my videos many times online. Like that happens at least like once a month, whether it's an email or a DM or a comment or just on their Instagram story or something like that, right? That's pretty common for me. I'd say that's pretty common for the majority of commentary content creators, whether it's on YouTube or any other social media. But having that happen in person, that has never happened to me until this past weekend. So in February 2024, about a year and a half ago, I made 4 videos about a TikTok content creator named Mackenzie. She goes by Freedom_Barbie. That's her username on TikTok. And she is the private investigator who like does her makeup and does like dating.
Okay, let's
Okay.
just jump to the confrontation. Want to?
Yeah, let's do that. Now that we have the scene set and the characters revealed to us.
Yeah. And we know the stuff that she says about MLM people, and it was pretty run of the mill.
Yeah, in terms of her work on Freedom Barbie, it's no different than anybody, like Angela the Money Witch, all of these like Huns that she goes after. It's like there's nothing specifically special about it, except for the fact that there was this confrontation, I think.
And that they both cross over in this true crime space, you know?
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, play.
To do a bonus episode anyways, and I was like, we're in person, let's just do a live stream. Like, our people love that. So we did that, and we did it for members only when we were setting up our booth. And then on Saturday I was like, oh, you know what, let's do another one from our booth for like longer and make it to where it's open for like everyone, right?
I just have to I have to make sure I don't stare at her boobs
I know.
because they're glorious. Anyway, sorry,
And
Cece.
the way that she has her camera set up, it's
It's like right.
it's from boob up.
Yeah, exactly. It's like under boob. Anyway, okay, now I can focus.
But something I think is interesting too is that CC got a creator booth there. And when I see that they take a picture together, CC and Mackenzie, Mackenzie's badge looks like a visitor badge or whatever, an attendee, and CC's is creator, right? And I'm like, oh, interesting. I wonder why Mackenzie didn't get the creator.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure she is really big, if not bigger than CC, because she has 600,000 followers on TikTok.
Well, she also does say, not in this video, but I think in one of the original ones, it's like, Cece says, at least, that 600,000 followers on TikTok does not translate to the same amount in YouTube necessarily.
Well, I'll say, because they're promoting the next CrimeCon, like lickety split.
Yep.
I went on and I was like, I was looking at how do you sign up as a creator, and then maybe you don't have to pay at all. I don't know.
Do you have to like have a booth and something to say?
Well, it asked me how many downloads we got.
Okay.
And so I would think that it looked like there's 2 different applications. Like one is like the Stephanie Harlow one where you'll get on stage. And then another be like CC where you have a booth. And we don't have a true crime podcast, so I felt like a liar.
Oh, were you trying to get this for us like when we were going or just as a test after the fact?
For next year.
For next year? If we do enough true crime content, we could totally get in there.
Well, yeah, I was trying to decide if that... I was just looking at it and I was like, oh, it looks like there's barriers to entry and I don't know. And I hadn't asked you and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's where I wound up on that. But
we can discuss it.
Yeah. Let us know, you guys, if that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I think this time what would be fun is if we did what Cece did and networked with people, which is not what we did.
No. Well, it was our first crime con, and neither of us is like warm and fuzzy, first of all.
Yeah.
We're kind of introverted, and so we just have to get ourselves out there a little more. We got our feet wet.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the confrontation.
Got it.
Of our Patreons, they think that will maybe entice people to join. So anyways, so we did that and we had everything set up. We were a little bit late, but we were having some technical difficulties. But in that, you were able to see, and we'll show little clips right now, you were able to see like how we were interacting with people. We were talking to some people who were like 2 booths and like down from us and like across from us. They were awesome. Love them. I even like picked up my phone and was like, say hi to our Patreon, and told the Patreon to go follow them. You got to like turn it on at these types of conferences and conventions and things, right? For anyone who's like, oh, you're being so fake. No, girl, what do you want me to do? Just sit there and be like, thanks. No, you gotta turn that on. And that's someone's one interaction that in person that they might like ever have with you. So yeah, you're gonna turn it on, make them feel welcomed and all that. So we're sitting there. We had just gotten done talking to a victim advocate. Another reason why I love these conferences, and I will be going to them from now on. This was my first one though. So we were talking to someone, being very engaging with them, and then talking to someone else. And these 2 girls walked by. And I had seen them previously already, like taking a picture with them, said hi to them. And they were talking to the person at the booth next to us, who is the podcast DNA ID. Her name's Jessica. She's amazing. I love her so much. She basically adopted us. I will have her podcast link down below. So these 2 girls were talking to her, and those 2 girls work with my husband. And so she was talking to them, and this other blonde girl was talking to them too. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess this person also works with them. Someone had told me that there was like 3 of them that were there that work for the same employer as my husband. And I was like, awesome. Okay, that's super cool. So she came over, this beautiful woman, beautiful blonde woman, and was talking to us. And I was like, she gave off the vibe that like she knew us, when like someone, you're like, oh my God, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Like, what? So I don't know why I like assumed, I was like, oh, she must be like with them. And she looked so familiar. And I was like, okay, like I assume she like is one of the ones that like works with my husband, right? She was just talking to them. Chelsea, you big dum-dum. That's not the case. So we were talking for a minute, and then we were complimenting her Coach bags. It was really awesome. Like her outfit was so cute. And so we were talking about that. And she was saying like, yeah, I was talking to my producer about you guys, and you're not afraid to say what's on your mind, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh no, of course not. Like, no, I'm not. And she was saying, now I'm super excited to meet you. And I was like, oh my gosh, me too, girl. And I picked up my phone and I was like, oh my gosh, say hi to Patreon. And I was like, Patreon, say hi to Mackenzie. And she's like, oh, hello. And then she goes, oh, wait. She said something along the lines, I'm paraphrasing because the whole entire weekend's a blur. I'm sorry. But she was like, are they the ones that don't like me or something like that? And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And she's like, well, yeah, you hate me or something like that. And I was like, what? Excuse me? What's going on? And then from there, I was like, what is going on? We can go ahead and play that clip because I was just like, what?
I was telling my producer about you guys, and I showed her this. I was telling her about her experience, and I was like, it's not really fine. Oh yes, even more beautiful in person. Yeah, I'm even more turned on right now. You're so cool. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Mackenzie, do you want to say hi to our Patreon? Wait, are they? No. What? Oh, I love you. That's not what you had said. What? That's not what you had said. When did I say I didn't? I'm saying it. What's going on? My phone's about to die. We're gonna come back.
I just want to say, I can see where Mackenzie knows full well who CC is.
Yeah.
And she's coming up to her and she does think CC knows who she is. And it looks like it could be that CC's putting on this act where she's like, I'm so happy to meet you too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're beautiful in person. And it's funny. It's like this, at least I think from what I see in the future from Mackenzie, that this is just this mean girl act that they're putting on. That's what she thinks is going on.
Oh, okay. Like when Regina George is like, you're really pretty.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you're like really pretty. Yeah. It's just like there's some menace under there. Yeah, totally.
Or she's like, oh my God, I love your skirt. Where did you get it?
Yeah.
And then that girl walks away and she goes, that's the ugliest effing skirt.
Classic.
So Cece's getting on YouTube and complimenting this girl a lot.
Can I just say, I just think she really doesn't know who this girl is. And she's just being like, I love you. She's like being as like happy and animated as she can towards this stranger.
Yeah. And now in her video, she's saying a lot of nice things about her, trying to make it clear that they're like not enemies anymore or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she watched this video, but she did not think that they walked away as friends.
Okay.
So, should we move on to what she went home and said?
Oh yeah, no, I don't know about that. Yeah, let's see what Miss Freedom Barbie had to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. You know that, and I know that. And I'm just what? A lady with a bulldog, a camera, and too many opinions. And yes, we are talking about Freedom Barbie again today, because after I had already made my video, after it was already filmed and scheduled to go up, I then saw that she had done a little recap video of her time at CrimeCon and then completely was just lying or perhaps misremembering how the entire interaction went. Like, girl, what? Something is wrong with her. Someone call Mattel, because Freedom Barbie needs to be recalled.
She makes these horrible videos about me, and that's what she does.
Okay, I'm jumping ahead.
Guys, okay, now to be clear, she didn't do an entire video about me. It was maybe the last like 10 minutes, and it was like a 40-minute video. Okay, I just do want to make that clear. Not that matters either way.
And so she found my social media, and she did a whole couple hours of videos on me, like basically just tearing me down and how I'm like abusing women because Saint was an MLM. And I was like, first of all, I ain't your mama. Like, I ain't gonna force you to do nothing. Like, I'm not someone who's gonna be like, join my team, like whatever. I did end up having a big team. Saint used to be an MLM when I first started, but now it's not. Now it's just affiliate marketing, because the founder, Kara Broke, she never even really wanted the MLM model. Anyway, now it's affiliate. But back then, she made this video of me, and she was like, this person is horrible. She's an MLM. Like, this is terrible. This is, making women, selling them a dream. And I'm like, I ain't selling shit. I didn't even want to sell the makeup.
One thing I do want to say is so much that I want to say. But one thing that I do want to say is that the way she just phrased that, like, Saint was an MLM way back when I first started. Saint has been an MLM the entire time you've been in it, except for this past year. Saint stopped being a multi-level marketing company and ditched the multi-level marketing model for single level or enhanced affiliate commission structure is what they were calling it on October 1st, 2024. So last year. It has been a multi-level marketing company the entire time.
I come from a past of like abuse and trauma, rejection, abandonment issues, like daddy issues. Like, you think I want to sell anything where people could just tell me no all the live long day? No. I didn't know it was an MLM. I signed up just to get the makeup because that's what I did on surveillance when I was bored, was just play with makeup. And
like I said before, please, if you haven't watched the video I posted on Saturday, please go watch that this past Saturday. Please, for the love of God, go watch that, because we go over specifically like almost everything I said in the video about her. So, or videos about her, 2 of them. So please go watch that, because you can see in there, like, I am not tearing you down. I'm pointing out hypocrisy, inconsistencies, misinformation that you're sharing, and I'm not tearing you down. I don't know you. I don't care to know you. You can be an amazing person. That's wonderful. I don't know you. I don't hate you. I cannot like your actions and things that you do. That doesn't mean that I hate you. And we'll get more into that in a minute.
anyways, and then I discovered it was an MLM, and I was like, whoopsie doodle. And then people like started buying makeup from me, and I begged them not to, but they did. People were joining my team, and I was like, don't join my team. I don't know what to do for you, but I know that's not everyone's experience, but it was mine. Anyways, so she makes these horrible videos about me, and she's saying all these.
So she's literally saying,
Yeah.
I told people not to join my team, and then they still did?
Yeah, no, she's saying it's not an MLM, but it was, but it's not, hasn't been. And then I didn't know it was an MLM when I got into it. And then I didn't even want to sell makeup or get it. Like, what did you want to do? You are a PI. This does not bode well for your skills as a private investigator, my friend.
No,
Yeah.
she seems confused.
She's just
Full of
she's
shit.
lying.
She's full of
bullshit.
shit.
She's bullshit. Yeah. Oh my God.
mean things. And
Were they mean videos, or were they videos pointing out predatory behavior that's very common in multi-level marketing companies, inconsistencies, misinformation, recruiting tactics, trauma dumping, and other types of manipulative wording? Were they mean videos, or are you such a big creator that other people haven't called you out for that before and you're not used to that? Were they mean videos, or were they just not positive?
anyway, so she makes these horrible videos about me, and that's what she does, like, for a that's what she does. She has like 100,000, 80,000 followers on YouTube or something like that.
That's what she does for a living. She makes these horrible videos. I don't want to say that she's intentionally being misogynistic or anything like that. I don't think she is, but like that is rooted in misogyny of like, it's giving like, oh, all you do is gossip. Okay, but if I was a man, would it be gossip? No, it would probably just be commentary.
Exactly
it would probably
what
just
I
be a
was
reaction
saying
channel,
earlier.
right?
You were?
Yeah, remember when I texted you because what was that Reddit board we were looking at where they were like, if this was like...
Was it about Swoop?
It was about Swoop. Exactly.
Yeah.
It was related to CC, but it was about like, oh, I hate her content. And she's basically just by virtue of the fact of being a woman who is critically thinking in the true crime space, she's somehow being like mean to victims. And why should it be lighthearted? First of all, bitch, why are you taking in this content if you can't deal with people doing it? Mm-hmm. And second of all, what I pointed out to you is we got Penguin Zero, we got Nick is Not Green, we got Film Cooper, we got all these guys who are doing the exact same shit. And nobody's saying anything about it, at least that I saw. So don't put all the blame on, I'm getting so mad. Don't put all the blame on, it's just that thing where it's like blame females first.
Well, those creators you mentioned don't have snark pages, do they?
I don't think so. I mean,
I
I
don't
haven't
think
looked,
so.
but I haven't seen them. I mean, I
Right,
feel like they
right.
would have come up. Yeah.
I feel like that too. And I do feel like snark defaults a lot to women, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
Because I don't want to be misogynistic myself, but women tend to snark more because
Well,
they're
that might be.
inveterate gossips and they hate each other.
Well, and we've been taught to hate each other.
I was kidding. Yeah,
you
that's
know?
no, I was
But
kidding, but you're right.
We do.
Yeah.
I definitely think that Mackenzie is like Regina George, and that is all she knows, that women hate each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, back to it.
Okay.
Just because I think she gets to a point where she starts fucking crying. Let's jump there.
She's unstable, at least.
I wonder how you become a private investigator.
Oh, I think you can like work at a private investigator and they can sponsor you for a license. I looked into it at one point. I would be the worst private
Yeah.
investigator, but I hated my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have to go do stakeouts, I can't imagine doing that. I would be like, what was I supposed to be looking for?
I would get distracted by YouTube and be like, oh, I went down a rabbit hole. Oh, shit. They're gone.
They're gone.
Yeah. Totally said, oh, I would get bored on stakeouts, so I would do makeup. And I'm like, girl, don't get bored. Like, figure out a way to pay attention to what you're looking for.
I know.
Play with your fucking makeup. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she had to do stuff too to make it look like she wasn't spying. So she was like,
Oh.
I'm a woman who sits in my car and puts on makeup.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
So I didn't respond because I have a huge following. If I respond and tag her on my social media, like, look what this girl said, now you have a bunch of people, like however many, 2 million people, whatever, that have eyes on her, right? And so I was like, well, if I respond, number one, it helps her because then it's going to grow her page. And I was like, I'm not contributing to that. And number two, I feel like I didn't want to give her my energy. So I was like, whatever.
That is so interesting because that's exactly what my mom said of why she didn't repost the picture we took together. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah. Look at this.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Cece writes, this is what she writes on the picture that I'm assuming she put on her Instagram stories.
Yeah.
She says, the amount of DMs I'm getting of y'all saying, this is iconic. Y'all get me. I'm the same person I am on camera. I want the best for the people I make videos about. I don't hate them. I dislike their actions. I'll say whatever I say in my videos to their face. And so I don't think Freedom Barbie liked that she was still saying I dislike their actions.
No, for sure not.
Right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. CC is saying what she always said, which has always apparently been a bone of contention for Freedom Barbie, and that has not changed.
Well, I'm guessing they also didn't have a conversation about like, hey girl, do you know like what's wrong with MLMs? Like, do you understand what I was saying?
Yeah. But was there, in this situation, was there that kind of time?
Probably not.
And also, it's like you don't want to poke the bear because she's like,
Who knows?
Who
Yeah.
knows? Who knows? But I feel like in some way she's going to be unresponsive, whether it's like super mean or just ignores her. Yeah. Yeah. But I will say this picture, they both look happy as clams to be together.
Yeah, and Cece tags her and says, go listen to her podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Play?
Well, no, because then people would go to your channel. She's like, it's probably because the caption you put on there that you said,
Yeah,
and remember Freedom Barbie that I
Yeah.
made 4 videos about? Yikes.
Girls making videos about you. Like, you should say something. I'm like, nah, not in, like, don't care. I really don't give a crap. Like, whatever. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, she has to sleep at night, not me. She's got to live with it, not me. I'm building women up and she's tearing them down. That's on her. Like, I was like, imagine a life where you do that, like, for a living. Anyways,
It's crazy that even after all this time, after a year and a half, I really don't think that she watched the videos in full. I really don't think she did. Also, though, I don't think she would have like taken it in or like absorbed it anyways. This is just so strange. Like, even after that interaction, like she still is saying this. And it's like, girl, what are you talking about? It's very weird. Yeah. So I don't tear women down for a living. I would argue to say that I, more than tearing women down, I protect people. I would say that I am protecting more so and exposing scams. Why would I lift up someone who's scamming? Why would I lift up someone who I don't agree with what they're doing and I think it's wrong? Why would I do that? It's not all positive and sunshine and rainbows all the time. It's not. And it's so dumb and feeding into the patriarchy that like, it has to be like that. No, it doesn't. Not at all. I don't care what you identify as. I don't care about that at all. If you're doing some things and I find it interesting enough for me to make a video about, I'm going to call it out. I can't stand it. Lifting up everyone. No. Lifting up people who are doing good, absolutely. That I appreciate and I admire, absolutely. But lifting up just every single person, no, that's fake. Who has the time and energy and anything like that? Not me.
This
I
is
don't
why
like that.
CC
If you're
Suarez is
lifting
the
up
best,
everyone,
guys.
It kind of loses.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love her attitude about everything. Like, she's one of those people who's mastered, like maybe I haven't, being like snarky and like, I don't want to say mean, but like to the point, but in a way that is like, I can tell it's loving.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, it's quite an achievement in this space, I think.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You know, what Cece does reminds me of us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We call people out and they don't like it and they get butthurt about it.
They get butthurt about it, and then they're like, you're being mean to me, and then people who like don't understand what being mean and cruel actually is, being like, you're being mean to them, and it's like, no, we're just not like, we're not taking their bullshit. And that's what it is. It's all bullshit.
There's quite a few people who we've talked about that then like the comments are like, this is just mean. Mm-hmm. But then there's like snark bait who nobody except Shannon took their side.
Yeah. 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 All right. Shall we continue?
Yeah.
All right.
by MLM, and I get it. Like, when I first signed up for Saint, I didn't know it was an MLM. I just thought I was buying the makeup, and then I got an email that said you just signed up for a pyramid scheme, whatever. And I was like, no, like, I'm gonna go to jail. Like, I didn't know anything about it.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah, you're gonna go. What jail? MLM jail? What's going on?
It's just like, I would never take this woman seriously. I cannot believe she has a following like this.
Well, Katie Mordhorst. How long
Oh.
have we been doing
Oh.
this?
Oh, yeah.
We've been doing this shit. What, 2 years now? 3?
It'll be 2 in November.
2 in November. And I think we've both seen enough to know that people get followings who don't deserve them.
That's true.
Yeah.
Katie Mordhorst, where have you been?
Watched the LuLaRoe documentary on Netflix. I thought I was going to go to jail, and I was like, no. Anyways, so
But then you stayed in it. Like, what?
Yeah.
Does not make any sense to me. Like, then you stayed in it. Okay.
then I was like, oh, okay, this is a legit business. Like, you sell the makeup, you get commission. The person above you, they teach you how to do it. I didn't
Is
sign
she
up under
touching her
anybody 'cause I-
privates? Like, what is she doing?
I
you see
feel
that?
like she's got her hand underneath her shirt and she's like pulling her bra down while she's doing this. That's what I'm seeing. She's like, oh, she's and she's just like adjusting her undergarment.
All right. It looked like pussy touching to me.
You know what? I'm gonna go with what you said because
Yeah.
that's better.
I'm
So
the woman.
So everybody, yeah, you're a woman, and she is touching her pussy while she says this.
Well, I bet this gets her excited.
I bet,
Berlin.
yes.
But anyways,
Right?
No, if some people who really love to lie to other people, that gets them sexually excited, and she's just flicking the bean while she bullshits us all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
so I just let it go. Well, when she made those videos a year and a half or 2 years ago, I was bigger, like I was heavier. And so when I saw her at CrimeCon, I thought, like, I walked around the corner and I saw her there. And hey, Quimby. Well, when she saw me, I saw her stiffen. So I thought she recognized me, but I think she didn't. Anyway, so then I'm talking to her and like, I think she recognized me, like my face, but didn't really remember like who I was or whatever.
I didn't stiffen. I sat up straight. As I did when anyone came. Come on, y'all see it in my videos. Like, I'm adjusting myself constantly. Like, yeah, I got poor posture, girl. I got to adjust myself so I'm not sitting like a shrimp. Okay. But no, I did not stiffen. I did not recognize her. Like, and I said this in my last video about her too. Like, I was so confused because she was talking to the 2 girls that work with my husband that were there. And she was talking to them about like local stuff, like in like the Tampa Bay area, which is where she's from too. But she's not from my area. She's like from further out, but still doesn't matter. So it was just real interesting that she's like, I think she recognized you, blah, blah. And it's like, I didn't at all. I thought you were real pretty.
So anyways, you would stop at the different booths and talk to them and talk about their podcast or whatever they're representing. And so I saw that she had like a true crime podcast. And I thought that was really cool because I'm a true crime girly, whatever. And a lot of these true crime podcasts are more about like advocating for victims of true crime, which I think is cool. That's what my podcast does. And so anyways, it's just to build relationships, right? So I walk up to her booth and I thought she knew who I was.
Nope.
Because she
No
did a
clue.
whole video on me, several videos. And so I was like,
Don't you think that right there, like, it's not personal, even though you threatened me? I love how she's leaving out how she was crying and yelling and threatening me, but that's okay. Wouldn't that give you, like,
Do you want to wait? That's what we should watch when she's
Crying and yelling and
crying.
threatening?
Yeah, I remember it
Wow.
in one of the videos.
Well, how did they get that happy? Did it happen after the picture?
No, she had, I think, responded to Cece's videos. Like, she said she didn't, but I think she did.
She lies about everything, so she probably did.
And so I guess I just feel like I'm just so hurt because, and then one girl made a video about me and I didn't say nothing. You guys, I didn't respond. I didn't react. I didn't retaliate. I didn't look her up. I did not. And I totally could. I could totally look them up. I could find out things about them that they would never want exposed. I have the resources to break them. I have the resources to flip their lives on their heads. Okay. I can get information that will ruin them. Will I do that? No, because it's not the right thing to do. It's not kind, right? So this girl makes this video and I say, you know what? That makes me sad.
We got a few things to go over because yes, she is referring to the other person that, made this video about her before I did. Later in the video, she does say this about me as well, that she could destroy my life with information that she would find out about me. Girl, what you gonna find? I've put everything out there. If anyone's gonna cancel Chelsea Suarez, it's gonna be me. No one cancels myself but me. She also says later in this video that if she was to do that, it would make her no better than them, the ominous them, me, other people calling her out. No, that would make you way worse. I can only speak for myself. I never saw that other video, so I don't know. All I am doing, am I trying to cancel you? No. Am I digging into your past and exposing and destroying you and burying you? No. What are you talking about? Another point that should be made about this is that is extremely unethical. For you to use your private investigator license resources to threaten, I don't know about y'all, but that sounded like a threat to me.
So this is the video where she talks about the confrontation and she shows what the videos were in the past.
Okay.
Okay.
I do. This isn't me defending myself. Don't worry. I really do think, again, that she is seeing herself as the perpetual victim because she's taking everything 14 times more like vindictive and mean and like hateful and 40 times more personally than it is intended. And that has nothing to do with me, unfortunately.
I don't know, share positivity and like kindness. And if you have nothing good to say, then like just like shut up. You know what I mean? It just hurts my feelings.
If facts hurt your feelings, that's a you issue. That's also cognitive dissonance. When being presented with these facts, being told that you're sharing misinformation because you are, what you are saying is contradicting the facts that we just laid out or have been laying out, and your feelings are hurt and you're upset about it, look into what cognitive dissonance is, please. By giving a voice to the cognitive dissonance of living under patriarchy, you take the power away from it.
I have every ability to use public records. I don't even have to use my PI resources to find out so much crap on these people, and I could tear their worlds upside down. They don't even realize it. Like, they don't even realize it. And I won't. I would never. Like, that's the difference between them and me. That
Telling on themselves. They always fucking tell on themselves. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just revealed that she's like a vindictive bitch herself. So
Right,
she's just projecting this entire time while she thinks she's winning people over to her side. It's, oh God, we see it all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, I can look up public records about you. You mean public records?
You mean you can dox me and you're announcing that out loud?
Right.
You
That's
know.
what CC is going to say.
It's called quiet. Yeah, it's quiet part out loud. Yeah.
they're a meanie. Oh, the you like. Is that what it's called? The hair removal thing? So many people have been emailing me asking me to sell the you like. She wants to steal your success. Well, to be honest, like, she has a pretty successful following. Like, she's not short on followers, but like, can you imagine building a community of hate? Can you imagine that?
I can't really expect someone to do that.
I would venture to guess, Freedom Barbie, that you are a part of that community of hate that is now in this country. So go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Can you imagine building a community of you and other people who want to tear each other down? Can you imagine? Can you imagine a life? Imagine a life.
Listen, I agreed with the hate thing. Because it's okay to hate something. That's all right. Or to strongly dislike something, to disagree with something, to disdain something, object to something, to stand up against injustices. Girl, don't let me climb up on that soapbox because it is bedazzled.
Imagine? Can you imagine a life? Imagine a life where you build a community of you are the leader of people who want to tear other people down.
Why am I getting the sneaking suspicion that she's like, am I Hitler? Am I a dictator of a fascist authoritarian? It was not on my bingo card. I can't relate because we don't do that here.
Crazy. Like, and I get it. Like, sometimes we have a bad day and we're like, oh, this person pissed me off or whatever. Or, oh, I had this bad experience with this company. Girl, you got to move on. You got to move on. Like, you got to get up off your soapbox.
Don't tell me what to do with my soapbox. Girl, you've been ranting about me and crying and yelling and playing the victim for an hour and 10 minutes for a video that you weren't even the main character in. And you have the audacity to tell me to move on?
I got to get off mine sometimes. And there's been people that have had to gut check me like, girl, you've talked enough about it. It's time to go. Like, you let it go. And that's where I'm at now. So I don't watch them. Yeah, it sucks. Y'all have inspired me to just like keep praying harder for them.
I would like to opt out. I would like to unsubscribe from your prayers.
That's so sad, right? Imagine, right? Imagine you have a following.
Girl, I thought you were done imagining. And I thought you were going to move on and get off your soapbox. Like, can she take her own advice, please? And listen to what she's saying?
1.5 million people, right? And it's built on love, kindness, connection, zero tolerance.
Delusion, exploiting your audience for money.
What a wild ride. Anyways, so to be clear, I don't hate anyone that I've ever.
Anyways, that was the point, was that she said she was a PI and she should imagine what she could do to her.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, you know what? Here's why, like, there are certain things that really do trigger me. And I don't know why. First of all, I'm very caffeinated and I apologize. But this is the kind of thing that gets me, because it's like there are these people, and there are a lot of them around today, where it's like their reality is reality. And if you do anything to like impugn, contradict, question their reality, you are literally questioning the existence of the world. Like, that's what it's equated to for them. It's because their point of view is the most serious, the one that matters the most. And I don't know why, but it's like, it's that kind of thing where it's just because it's so frustrating, because you can never get to these people. You can never get to them. And makes me mad.
Well, we're watching it right now, right? With Jimmy Kimmel getting taken off the air and stuff like that.
Exactly. And just like, what were you going to say?
It's just, it's clear to me now that Mackenzie must be in that group of people.
You know what? I don't know anything about Mackenzie, but yeah, she's in an MLM. That's step one. To be able to like take in that sort of thing without questioning anything at all, obviously, or even knowing what you're going to be involved in, Mackenzie. It's like, yeah.
Where's your PI skills? That's what CC had said. You didn't do any investigation on this company that you joined?
Yeah. Nor do you remember details about your downline?
Right.
Wow.
So I was thinking, since we got that request about her podcast, Dating Detectives.
Oh, yeah.
And it was said that maybe she's doing a better job than Tiffany, because it's not just on and on with these sob stories and no resolution and no resources for people.
Yeah.
Apparently this show does have resources, so
good for her. Credit where credit's due.
Well, let's listen to it
and
then talk about it next week.
Okay.
Or we could compare that podcast with another similar podcast called Betrayal.
What if we compared that podcast with Something Was Wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do 2 comparisons with Something Was Wrong, or just one?
I just want to do one.
Let's just do Dating Detectives. We'll listen to different episodes.
And I want Tiffany Reese to send us another fucking email trying to DCMA us or send us a cease and desist or saying she's going to sue us, because she will. And then we'll respond and we'll be like, bitch, please. And then until the next time we talk about her, we will hear nothing again. Because that's what happens with Tiffany Reese.
Yeah, if you're not up to date, she sent us and our podcast upload provider, our host, she emailed both of us and said that we had committed copyright infringement, a very popular claim to make.
We've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, but because what else are you going to say? Yeah. Apparently you can't say, that was mean and hurt my feelings.
And I don't want you to be alive on the internet anymore.
Right. So she tried to get our episodes taken down, but we wrote a response that seems to have worked. And so we could talk about her again, this time not use any of her intellectual property.
Yeah.
And then see what she has to say.
Mm-hmm. Also, we are aware Tiffany is getting a divorce, and that's a hard thing. And it seems to have come on rather suddenly, and we are supportive of her for that. So we're not trying to be mean about her life. We're being critical of her work.
Right.
To reiterate. Yeah.
And we pray for her.
Thoughts and prayers, honey. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
For everybody. All right.
So, do you want to see any more? I wonder how she closes it out.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Have gotten not scammed because of me? You know how many people have gotten out of MLMs because of moi? And I love it. I love that so much. I live for that. I live for when someone messages me and they're like, hey, girl, I learned this and this from you, and something presented itself. I'm being very vague. Presented itself in my real life. And because of you, I saw this or noticed these red flags or blah, 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 or knew this was an MLM and didn't join or didn't know it was. And I got out, or the few people I've like literally helped get out of cults. You know, God forbid a woman be not all meek and sunshine and rainbows, right?
And then I realized that people tearing me down, would they bless me? I was just wondering, but it's fine. So anyways, that's the story. So yes, I did say hi. I was very kind to her. I was very respectful. We took pictures together. It was very nice to meet her. She's very beautiful. She was nice to me, to my face. Like, I'm sure she wouldn't have been mean to me, but her mom was there. I got to meet her mom. And I don't know, she has a true crime podcast or whatever. And it was a really interesting experience, but it was just a small part of my experience at CrimeCon. But meeting Josh Mankiewicz and
I don't need to hear about the rest of her experience at CrimeCon. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this like? She looks like a little girl telling a story where they're like,
Well, no, I don't know anything about her. Maybe I should, but it's like I suspect, I would allege, that she comes from perhaps like a Mormon or Mormon adjacent environment that kind of puts a premium on strict gender roles and female submission.
yeah.
I think that's where like the little girlness comes from, but also the rage, the obvious submerged rage.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. And I want to say also, this Saint, yes, now it's affiliate marketing, and a lot of these MLMs have in the past year or two switched to affiliate marketing, in which like their quote unquote salespeople, instead of like having a downline, they'll have an affiliate link that you can order through, and they will get a commission, and that's all it is. But the reason that this has happened is because there is a ton of anti-MLM content online now. People are getting wise to it because of people like CC, because of people like Hannah Alonso, Isabella Lanter. They're all, they're having an effect, which is great. And they're having an effect because they do it right. They're strong, but they're also like very, I don't know, moral about it.
And did LuLaRoe just go? No, LuLaRoe's still going.
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
it?
they're still going. But I think didn't they have a federal lawsuit that they were dealing with? Was their problem?
I don't know.
I'm
not
know.
sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it's cool that some of them then stop being MLMs.
Yeah, yeah. And they've moved to like, I know there are like at least 3 that I've learned of that have like moved to affiliate marketing. And Monat is rumored to be also because they're tanking, so they might change up their whole thing too.
Yeah, I wonder if that gets them out of trouble if they're tanking or not. 'Cause
Oh yeah,
what's gonna make people go back? Like, because it's always like the product isn't even that good. I don't know.
yeah. The product's not that good, but when you don't have to like, the reason that MLM products are so expensive, right?
Right,
is
right.
because it's like you got to pay a lot of people going up through the upline.
Right.
So Krista Parney can get her cut. And I feel like maybe if the products are like actually more what they should be in terms of price, maybe it will help them.
That's true.
Yeah.
So this is what I was going to say. If she does come from some kind of Mormon background,
Yeah.
then it'd be interesting to see her podcast, because that was one of our gripes about Something Was Wrong too, is that there's so many religious people that seem to just fall for stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Mormon or evangelical, like
Yeah.
somehow in that wheelhouse for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, one of those ones that it seems like they lose all critical thinking skills.
Yeah. And they like, they wear fundy fashion and say, keep sweet a lot. Yeah.
Exactly. I will not keep sweet.
No, I am bitter and
No.
sour, and that's the way I was made. Yeah.
New merch.
I love it. I am wearing our Captain of the Dumb
Captain
Bitch
of the
Club
Dumb Bitch Club.
shirt As we speak right now, go get yours.
Yeah, it's really cute.
There'll be a link. Oh, I was at rehearsal this morning wearing this
Yeah,
shirt, and everybody
yeah.
was like, "Oh my God, that's funny. I love it." So get yours, and you will get attention and applause.
Did you tell them where they could get one?
No, I just told them what it was from.
Oh,
I will see these people again, so it's not a completely
know.
lost opportunity.
they might not buy it. It's like, it feels weird to sell to your friends. We're not in an MLM.
We're not. We have compunctions about selling to our friends, unlike some people.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
So we'll talk about listening to different episodes of that podcast and then come back and talk about it next week.
Yeah. I think it'll be fun to dive in to these girlies, as they say.
Right. The girlies.
Yeah.
Something else I was going to say, I think to keep in mind, yes, there is this lady, and even CC made a video about her. She's Janet, the lawyer.
Oh, I have.
And
Yeah.
she accuses everybody of copyright infringement, even though she's a lawyer and she knows it's fair use.
Yeah. And she's also used by a lot of content creators who want to claim copyright infringement as an attorney.
Well, so
because
she and the girls from Do We Know Them are in a very long, it's been over a year, lawsuit.
Oh, right.
So that's what we don't really want.
Yeah. Don't sue us. We have nothing.
Yeah, you won't get anything.
You'll get nothing. Yeah. We just won't go to court. There'll be a default judgment for like $2,000. We won't pay it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thanks for joining us, and thanks for tolerating me today, because I feel like I'm particularly obnoxious right now.
Are you going to go like exercise and get it all out?
I'm probably going to go like chop some wood,
Okay.
because I feel like just being with an axe right now. I really do.
That sounds good.
Yeah, thank you.
Go take out those frustrations and get your energy out.
Fuck those
and
trees. I'm telling you.
Fuck those
Fuck
trees. We
those
don't need them.
trees. No.
And everybody follow us on social media and on YouTube. Join the Patreon where we've talked about this stuff more. And there's a survey that the podcast host wants our listeners to take. There's a new survey in the show notes, so if you have time, please go take it.
Yeah. Can we post that on our Reddit board too, just so it's diversify our...
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that as well.
Ooh, I'll send it to you so you can make a post,
Okay.
because I annoy everybody.
All right, I will make this post.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Scrolling through my feed, all I see is bullshit, fake news, clickbait. Gotta sift through all of it. Like share, retweet, trying to keep up with the trends, but it's all just a facade, man. It's all pretend. Online bullshit, that's all it is. You say you're living large, but I know it's just a myth. Online bullshit, can't you see? We're all caught up in the nonsense. It's time to break free.